Hello everyone on YouTube, this is Jordan here again, bringing you another video, and I've just got a new watch in and I'm going to show it you right now. So this particular timepiece has 4 buttons. They are in no particular order. The 2 o'clock button
tilt right
tells the time, 4 o'clock button for the date, 8 and 10 o'clock buttons are recessed to avoid accidental operation, but they tell you the alarm and whether your time is updated.
Tilt right level.
Let's put my phone down so that you can hear it. Now this watch is very special. This is a LifeMax talking watch, and it was made. Well, these watches are distributed by the Royal National Institute of the Blind in London, RNIB, and you can only get these in the UK. So what I'm going to do is show you the features of this specific watch. Some of these are solar powered. I don't know if it's the same for this watch, but they all come in the same configuration. I also got a clock as well. That is that comes with the watch, but I know how to use the clock because it's the same as a clock I've had before. Anyway, let's get into the features of the watch. So if you want the time, you just press this button here.
The time is 4:13 p.m.
And for the date, you press this one.
Today is Tuesday, June 9, 2020.
I can't remember how you check the charge, so let me see if I can.
Today is Tuesday, June 9, 2020.
No, I don't think it does it on this model. But anyway, your other buttons down here are for your time status and alarm status. So if I press the 10 o'clock button,
Alarm is off.
we immediately told our alarm is off. That tells you if the alarm is on, it'll tell you what time the alarm is set at, and whether if the alarm is on, it'll tell you the time the alarm's set at anyway. And the next button,
UK time updated.
that is important. When it says UK time updated, you know that the watch was able to get a signal. So what the watch will do at 3 o'clock every morning, it'll try to get a signal, and if it gets one, it will correct the time. And here's where things get interesting. If it wasn't able to get a signal overnight, then the time wouldn't be updated. And instead of saying it was updated, it would say the time isn't updated. So now we're going to go over how you can change various configurations on the watch. So if you want to set stuff like your alarm, for instance, all you need to do is hold down the 8 o'clock button.
UK time updated. Set.
There we go.
Press 10 o'clock button to set.
So we're on the first option of the watch, which is set the alarm, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Actually, no, let's go through all the settings first. So we've got set alarm.
UK time updated.
Oh no, I forgot that it kicks you out of the menu, so you have to go ahead and press it again. It's better to do it with your thumb rather than your finger.
Set alarm. Press 10 o'clock.
So we're going to set as alarm.
Alarm on, off. Press 10 o'clock button to set.
This next one turns on the alarm. Turns it off again.
Chime on, off. Press 10 o'clock button to set.
So that's for your hourly chime.
Global signal selection. Only when you visit these countries. Press 10 o'clock button to set.
Now this is interesting. What you've just heard there is global signal selection. This means that this watch can connect to countries like Japan, Germany, USA, Eastern, Mountain and Central. So that means you'll be able to travel to these countries and still have the correct time on this watch.
UK time updated.
And I'm going to have to set it back again.
Set alarm. Chime global set. Time press 10 o'clock button.
And you can set the time manually, but you don't need to do that. And the last option,
Second-hand alignment. Press
second-hand alignment.
button to set.
Now, you're going to want sighted assistants to use second-hand alignment, because what it's going to do is sync the hands with the audio time.
UK time updated.
So that's all the functions of the watch. So we're going to go through. I'm going to go ahead and change some of these functions now because I've only just got this. So what I want to do first is turn on my alarm.
Set alarm on off. Press 10 o'clock button to set.
So if you want to activate some of these functions at any time, you just press this button.
Press alarm on.
Yeah, we just turned on our alarm. What it tells you to do is press the 2 o'clock button to confirm you want your alarm on, press the 4 o'clock button to confirm you want it off, and we want to confirm it.
UK time updated.
I forgot, this is quite quick actually. I've had a watch like I used to have this watch before.
Set alarm. Press 10 o'clock button to set.
It's yeah, let's go back to our alarm.
On off. Press alarm on. Confirm.
So that's confirmed the alarm.
The alarm time is 12 o'clock a.m.
Now it's set at 12 o'clock a.m. because this is new out of the factory. So what we're going to do now is change the alarm time. Now to change the alarm time, it's simply you hold down this button here.
Set alarm. Press 10 o'clock button to set.
Again, and that's the first option, so we want to press the 10 o'clock button on that.
Press 2 o'clock button to set. Hour 4 o'clock button for minute 8 o'clock button to confirm.
So yeah, so we're going to change the alarm settings. So
1 and 2 3 4 5
I'm going to set it for 9 a.m.
o'clock.
No, actually no, I'll set it for 7 a.m. and we press the confirm button.
Confirm the alarm time is 7 o'clock a.m.
So that's our alarm set. Now the final setting we're going to change is the chime, the hourly chime. Now what that's going to do is make the watch go off every hour.
Set alarm. Press 10 o'clock button to set. Alarm chime on off. Press 10 o'clock button.
I don't know if the camera is picking up the sound, but we're going to turn on the chime.
Press 2 chime on.
So that's turning on the chime.
Confirm.
So that's all our settings set. Now, would I recommend this watch? Personally, yes. And the reason is, one, they're only available in the UK via the RNAB. So if you're from overseas, the only way you're going to order these off is you have to try and look on eBay for a LifeMax watch. The strap on these watches is pretty nice. This particular one has 2 buckles, like 2 sliding things to fasten the watch. The last one I had 1. I reviewed a similar watch on here, made by Verbalize, which was a UK domestic watch. And that only had 2 buttons. And if you want
Tilt
to
left.
if you want to go ahead and watch that, then be my guest. You can watch it on my channel. It's still up there.
Tilt left. Level.
About setting the date, you can't change the date. The date, when you first get these watches, particularly brand new out of the box, you won't see a date announcement because the date won't be set. When you first unbox the watch, it is recommended you put it on a flat surface to make sure that your time is correctly set. And like I said, some of these watches
Tilt left.
are solar powered. This particular one isn't.
Tilt left.
Now, a channel that I subscribe to, or I watch videos of, who does all videos of these watches, I believe,
Tilt left.
I can't remember
Level.
the channel name, RML something.
Tilt right.
He also
Level.
does he also reviews some watches. I recommend you check out his channel because he reviews some pretty good ones actually. The same model that represents this watch as well. Now,
YouTube. Now.
Notification alert.
Britax09.
Window.
How to use Google Drive.
Britax09.
Everything you need to
You are
know.
currently on a
Tilt
test
left.
element.
sorry about that. That was just my Mac
Level.
and my Mac and my iPhone notifying me at the same time. So, you're probably wondering now, what am I going to do with my other watch? Well, I'll use it as a spare because there's nothing really wrong with that. But the thing about this one is, and what I like about this one, is that you won't have to set it when the clocks go forward or backwards. It'll automatically correct itself. The updating of the time is going to do that. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to manually get the watch to update the time, you just press the 10 o'clock button down. So that is my review of the Talking LifeMax radio controlled watch. And I'm pretty sure the RNRB still distribute these watches if anyone in the UK and is visually
Tilt
impaired
left.
is interested.
Level.
Because these are really cool. like I said, I had one of these before, but this one's one of the newer ones, I think. Especially with the two slider things here. This one also has hands.
Tilt left.
I don't
Level.
think you'll be able to hear it ticking, but if you're quiet enough, I might be able to let you listen. Actually, I don't even know where my phone's microphone is. Unless it's the thing I'm speaking in front of. Oh, let's try it again. Let me know if you could hear it, if you could actually hear it ticking in the comments. But anyway, that was my review of the Talking LifeMax Soul radio controlled atomic watch.
Tilt left.
This is Jordan signing off, saying have a good day, everyone.
Stop recording video.